Before you get too attached, baby, don't get caught up in the lies, cause you won't never make it back. Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the wave? Ooh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah. Let me show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in the limelight. All this water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I will fall if you would leave. For the bars and APs, they are ballin' HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't got a vibe. If you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you
let
on the
me
west
show you
side.
what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, we got what you want, we got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that, when you leave, you'll be coming right back. Cause you can't get enough of this California. Show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, let me take you all around the west side. Let me take you all around. 'Cause I wanna take you all around. Let me take you all around. Yeah. Let me take you.
The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At center, James Williams. At power forward, James Williams. At the other forward position, Luguentz Dort. At shooting guard, Josh Giddey. At the other guard position, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The head coach of the visiting team is Mark Dackalt. Number 16, Number 7, Kyle Lowry. Number 14, Tyler Hero. Number 13,
everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Giddey in at the two-guard spot. And for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Here's Adebayo. He sinks the 11-footer.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
Now here's Giddey. Williams a screen on Hero. Here's Giddey. Count the basket. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Pass to Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to Brooklyn.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Giddey, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night.
Getting assertive, getting inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game, that's got to be a feel good.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
The Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. There's the dish to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
The first free throw is good.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. As the season rolls on, Brent, how do squads manage to preserve momentum and energy and keep themselves fired up?
Yeah, you got to challenge yourself, Kevin, to try to continue to be consistently good. And I think that's what you're talking about here is a standard with which you play is going to help you continue to get wins because you expect that from one another.
Heat have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shot to get this game underway. Launches it. Hits it from 3-point range. Butler's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
That's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And they're trailing by 8. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Back to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Giddey has the ability from that area to become a scorer.
Butler from outside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Well, it was, because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
Luguentz team, make some noise!
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Williams a screen on Hero. Here's Giddey. Williams passes to Giddey. Martin with the block. Lowry looking around. And again, Miami with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks just.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Vincent's checked in for the Heat. Outside, Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous Alexander. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous Alexander's got 5.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous Alexander collects a bucket.
Shots good by Hero.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
On the wing, Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
Here's Hero. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Here's Martin. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Heat getting the bucket. Nailed from three-point land.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Shots good by Hero.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Giddey, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Here's Giddey. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And the three off target. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Here's Giddey. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Max Strus is checked in for the Heat. Baisley's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Giddey, and he's good on the three ball. Giddey's got 12 in the game.
And the defense right now just guessing what they need to do to shut down Josh Giddey.
Martin with the bucket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Giddey. 12 points for him. This team is crediting Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
He grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
And the first one at the line is good.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Martin. And both free throws good for Giddey. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. The core here, but the experienced players to fill out that roster.
And here now the Thunder, after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer to the right side. Here's Muscala. The Thunder with another miss. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Butler. And there's another one for the Heat.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
The Thunder shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. The pass to Bazley. Buries it from three-point range.
Good to see Bazley step up and knock down the three ball.
On offense, here are the Heat. Here's Butler. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Three-pointer. Giddey, no good. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
So it's the Thunder now. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
Williams is checked in for Dort. Here's a look at some of the stats for Tyler Hero. Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Here's Muscala. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Robinson for three, and the Heat another three.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Mavericks. Passes it to Mann from outside the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
That's a good look from Bazley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Here's Butler. 22 points for him. For the three. Rebound by Muscala. Thunder trailing by 15. Here's Mann. Over in the corner, Williams. Fires for three. And the Thunder another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Mann. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Robinson. Well, their pass is just through. Over Giddey. And it's Strus missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the left side wing. Here's Bazley. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Heat leading by 12. From the arc. Here's Robinson. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
All these little plays by Duncan Robinson, if it's not a three-point shot, this is the kind of energy that picks his teammates up.
Kicks to Williams. Fires the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And here are the Heat now. Vincent the pass to Strus. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
That one is off.
And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the finals.
Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. He hits the second from the line. And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe 1 shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. He didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
Now here's Butler. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Miami. Here's Mann. Deadman defending. Muscala misses. The Heat leading by 17. Robinson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Outside Williams. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on an 11-3 run. Three-pointer, Butler, and again, Miami with the triple.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Baisley. Here's Mann. The 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for Oklahoma City. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Wiggins is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Dort in at the 3. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Thunder shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Right side, Dort. Fires the 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After the 3-pointer from Victor Oladipo, Williams gets the bucket. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Williams, a screen on Lowry. To the paint. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Here's Lowry, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him.
Well, he's capable of making you pay there, Gilgeous-Alexander, in a nice rhythm.
Lowry passes to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Oladipo. And they recover it. Here's Martin. Trying to get open is Adebayo. They shoot again. It's good. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Now, here's Dort. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Poked away. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. The shot by Williams, no good. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Oladipo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Oladipo's got his 2nd basket of the game.
From Duncan Robinson.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 12. Williams a screen on Hero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his 1st foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander and the powerful one-handed slam.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Here's Adebayo, and it's Miami with another. And here is Dort. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. That's good from Williams on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Adebayo against Williams. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still, lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th man of the year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Here's Robinson. The Thunder making the shot. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
But Duncan Robinson finishing through contact and putting his body in the mix.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Oladipo for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Joe. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Max Strus is checked in for Oladipo. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Baisley's checked in for Williams. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam, taking contact, bam, bam.
Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Baisley. Count it, good. Baisley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
Over in the corner, Williams launches a 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
From Caleb Martin.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And the great Dwayne Wade in attendance here in Miami.
Yeah, a 3-time champion with the Heat. Helped bring them their first banner. In this town, that man is royalty.
Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Gabe Vincent comes in for Tyler Hero. Here's Butler. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Man, good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Man's got 6 points.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And the first one drops. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant and Harden and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
It's time for T-shirts.
As always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at Miami. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
And you know, for the Heat, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
Well, as rocky a season as it's been for them, they're still right there in the playoff hunt. If they can peak at the right time, just before the playoffs, maybe they can recapture a little bit of last year's magic.
Now here's Giddey. 14 points for him. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 8.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
That's a 2 from Butler. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Baisley. There's the pick. The kick out to Williams from downtown. No good on that one. And Miami the other way now. Here's Butler driving to the basket.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Oklahoma City's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Outside Williams to the left wing. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dedmon with it, working on Williams. Dedmon finds Butler. Shoots it up. Kept alive.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Williams looking over the floor. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball. Salto.
In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Struz. Hammers it on to polish off the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 17 now.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Here's Mann. He's got 8. Fires from deep. Wiggins is dropped in for the Thunder. Timeout called the Heat.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat Masters.
Review some numbers for Jimmy Butler. Right around 21 points per, 5 assists, and just over 2 steals. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Miami's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Vincent's shot is good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Mann. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And he drives in, and Dedmon throws it down.
Well, if the lane opens up, Dedmon is going to sprint through it. He found the gap as a mobile big man and scored.
Here's Baisley, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. It's good from long range.
Even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Hands it from downtown. Wiggins has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Thunder.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Thompson passes to Williams from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's a Herculean show of strength from Dedmon, demonstrating real determination, even though the defense is swatting at him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. .24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Giddey kicks to Williams. Lets it go with the three. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Here's man, and it's Giddey in the corner. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
99.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
The slate absolutely gets your attention. No easy games. This could bring out the best in the team. It's a measuring stick on how far they've come and how far they have left to go. I expect them to come out looking to prove a point.
And moving on to our current game, it was not the first half that fans were hoping to see for the Thunder.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Vincent in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. 4 on the shot clock.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Count that one.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside Williams. No one near him. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Count that one for Dort.
And if this offense can get Luguentz Dort to become a reliable option, it's going to open some stuff up.
Here's Butler. Goes back up. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 25 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his third foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And that one's good by Butler.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Giddey against Hero. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3-ball. Dort misses. The Heat have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The shot by Lowry, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the pass to Williams. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Martin. And Miami shooting it absolutely astounding. 80% from the field. Everything is falling.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Dort. 9 points in the game so far. Williams with the ball. Butler covering. Hero from deep three-point territory. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Martin against Dort. Passes it to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Miami leading by 21. That's a 2 from Butler. And the basket is good. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now here's Giddey. He was all alone on that one. Dort's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. Butler with the ball. Dort covering. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dort. Shoots the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. 3-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to Dort. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hero finds Butler. Shoots over Dort. Here's Adebayo. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Adebayo's got 27 points. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Now here's Giddey. He's got 23. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the 15-footer. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And that one drops.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 18. Outside, Dort. Giddy with it. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Second personal foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
The first one falls. A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Hero. And both free throws good for Williams. Miami leading by 20. Lowry from outside. No good on the shot. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Outside Williams. Pass to Muscala. Here's Mann. Back to Muscala. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Muscala's got 8 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Muscala. Over Martin. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Assist from Williams.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The lead is 15. Here's Dedmon. Drops in the tray. 10 points for him.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Mann. Dedmon with the block.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon, the way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Martin with the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
This is it to Joe. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Joe. Williams with the ball. The shake. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Mann. 14 points for him. On the wing, Williams. To the wing right side. Here's Muscala. No good from outside. The Heat leading by 18. Shot on the wing. And it's Martin missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Williams. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Assisted by.
And that's 11 points for Williams.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Oladipo, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Baisley's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 16-point game. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Baisley. The shot. No good. Great D that time for Martin. Lowry passes to Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. That one goes. Count it. Oladipo's got 10 points.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Over to the wing. Wiggins passes to Mann. Martin with the block. Outside Lowry. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Mann. He's got 14. Nobody near Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Martin with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 17.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Mann passes to Joe. To the inside. Baisley. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, the more strength he adds, the more confidence Darius is going to have in going into the lane for plays like that.
Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here. For all the rawness and the inexperience of Darius Baisley, he's starting to show that he's settling in to playing at this level.
And shot on the way. Kane, no luck. Under trailing by 14. Here's Mann. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Outside Robinson. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 14 points for Robinson.
And that's some progression for Duncan Robinson, just being able to score off the bounce.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Sweet little floater.
They're not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Mann. He's got 14. They set the pick. High post shot. Here's Baisley, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assist goes to
And Baisley wanting to make a contribution on the offensive end.
Miami leading by 12. Pass to Strus. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. You fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and there's glimpses of better all-around play from Duncan Robinson. He gets paid to stretch the floor, and he does it well.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. Robinson hits them both. Thunder trailing by 14. Outside Williams. Here's the pass to Wiggins. Here's Dort. Back to Wiggins. Over in the corner, Dort. Goes up again. And it's Wiggins missing. Miami leading by 14. Strus with it. Now defended by Wiggins.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
You're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mann. Kicks it out to Wiggins. That three off the mark. It's Oladipo on the wing. Defended by Dort.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
That one, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for Oklahoma City right now, we'll see Dort and Beasley playing it forward. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at the center position. Here's Giddey. Jimmy Butler making his last shot, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Beasley has a chance here to show off why he is in this position. He's an athlete.
Hero kicks to Lowry. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Beasley. No problem on the jumper in close. Beasley's got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Butler missing. Thunder trailing by 16. It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. He's got 20.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
And they double up Butler. There's the triple. Doesn't go for it. And the Thunder going the other way now. Giddey the pass to Dort. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Williams kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. 5 to shoot. Giddey, no good. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Now here's Giddey. Passes to Baisley. Shoots from 14. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well, but what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
And he makes the first.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
And Miami making a change here. Martin's checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. And Adebayo drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And here is Giddey. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Giddey's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Shots good from Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 16.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Releases. Trying to get open is Adebayo. They get the rebound over Williams. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Thunder trailing by 16. Now here's Giddey. Williams, a screen on Adebayo. Giddey with it. Now defended by Adebayo. It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo against Giddey. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Martin. And now that's 35 points for Bam Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to Giddey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing a foul.
Timeout called the Heat.
Josh Giddey. 2. Miami calls timeout. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And now the moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Free throw good from Giddey.
Well, Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's got to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
The Heat leading by 18. Butler from outside. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Playing some solid looks for them. Here's Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
First free throw is good. Talking about defensive specialists. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him, go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander from the high post. And yes, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
How smooth was that as Gilgeous-Alexander just rising up that time. Great pace.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Miami leading by 18. Here's Adebayo. They get it back. Basket, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Giddey. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Hero, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Giddey's shot continues to look like it's taking its strides.
From the wing, and the basket by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 20.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Now here's Giddey. Near the step back. Good as the jump shot falls. Giddey's got 31.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And the Heat call time here.
We want to see you get loud. We've got t-shirts.
Heat leading by 18. Here's Lowry, and another basket for Miami.
I like watching Lowry there, operating with patience in the mid-range.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over Giddey. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Hero.
Well, the shots continue to fall, and Kyle's going to find a way to keep getting them up.
The Way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Butler against Giddey. Here's the three. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. Now Adebayo. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Adebayo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That will be foul number 5 on him. The Heat making a switch here.
Duncan Robinson.
Giddey kicks to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Now, here's Dort. He's covered closely, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Thunder trailing by 19. Williams with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up. Williams against Martin. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The assist.
Giddey's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Robinson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams looking around. He feeds it to Williams. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Shots good by Hero.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and it also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And so looking at their numbers, it'll be win number 22 on the year.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Kane. He's checked in for the Heat.
Dance crew. Let's give them another big hand.
.124 left in the fourth quarter. Muscala finds Wiggins. Now Muscala floats one. That one doesn't drop. The Heat leading by 19. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. And I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Outside Hero. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Over to the left wing. From deep, Williams. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Now a timeout called by Miami. Here's Miami now. They have a 19-point lead. And so Miami again turning it over. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Now the pass to Baisley. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. From deep. And it's Baisley with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Joe. Here's Baisley. Takes the three. Drills it from outside.
Darius
Man,
Baisley.
getting Baisley to do that where he's consistently hitting jumpers, that's the next step.
Outside Hero. And stolen by Wiggins. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyle. Tremendous game. How were you able to be so effective tonight?
What was big for me tonight was just going out here and playing basketball. Coaches put a great game plan together. Tonight was kind of one of those games like, look, we got to get back to having a little bit more fun and a little bit more juice. But, we came out here with a game plan, and we followed the game plan very, very well.
Stuck to the details, and that led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.